Hello and welcome to a new reading vlog. It is Tuesday the 7th, is that? I don't know what date it is. Yes, it's the 7th. I finished my first read of 2020. I finished Me by Elton John last night and I absolutely loved reading about his whole life. It was such an incredible journey and it's just so crazy to think about all the different kinds of people he met throughout his career, from the Beatles to the royal family and Princess Diana, and just so many different incredible people throughout his career. And it was so weird to read it from his perspective, where to him, you know, it's in the end it's just an everyday kind of thing, like, yeah, oh, I just have lunch with Lady Gaga, or like Lady Gaga's the godmother to his children. Love that for him. It was just a really fun way to look at it. I especially liked the sequence in the book where he talks about getting sober. I thought that was the most important part, I think, of his story in this book, is that journey to getting there, and the journey to loving himself and then finding love in someone else as well. And I just really loved it. I definitely think I'll be revisiting this year. I really do want to listen to the audiobook. I have to find somewhere to listen to it. I might have to buy it. I don't know yet. It's not on my library yet. But yeah, 5 out of star read for sure. Absolutely adored it. And then I decided I wanted to read a fantasy next. I was stuck between a few of my recent buys. I did want to start A Curse of Dark and Lonely, especially because the sequel actually comes out today, but I decided I actually am going to go for Girls of Paper and Fire right now, and then I'll probably do A Curse So Dark and Lonely next or so. But this one just sounds so intriguing and I've heard so many good things, and this sequel is coming out fairly soon as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick that one up today. Today I actually have some plans to get some writing done, hopefully. So I'm gonna go do that right now, and then I'll be starting my book later. I also decided, even though I just read Little Women in December, I'm gonna read it again, and this time I'm gonna read the physical copy. I have this really old, kind of sad looking copy that I picked up from Half Price Books. It was the only copy they had. I would like to order the big hardcover, like, collectible edition that I can't remember what publisher did it, but it's like the set of classics. I would like to get that, but I have this for now. And I'm doing a buddy read with someone on Twitter, and I'm very excited to read this again. I'm going to go see the movie again tonight. I'm very excited. This is very quickly become one of my favorite classics of all time now. So I am going to go ahead and start that one today too, probably, or sometime this week. But I will go ahead and update you later. I'm gonna go get some writing done. Hello, another update from Monday. I haven't actually started either of my books. I just wanted to show you this beautiful lighting I got. I just bought this like little ring light off Amazon, and I think it's gonna really make me more excited to film videos and make it easier for me to edit, like coloring and lighting and stuff, and I'm just so excited, and I'm going to use it for Bookstagram pictures too. I definitely will be taking some Bookstagram pictures tomorrow, and I'm just so excited. Right now it's only about 9 p.m. We went and saw Little Women again, and I absolutely adored it. This film is so beautiful, and just the story arc of each sister. I love Amy the most, and just to see her go from this terrible child, really, to this amazing, beautiful, smart, intelligent, like just incredible grown woman is so amazing. And to see how her story ends is just so good. And Meg and Joe and Beth too. I just love this movie. I love it so much. Definitely a new all-time favorite, and I think that's why I want to reread the book so much too. I just have fallen so quickly in love with these sisters. I am gonna go ahead and start reading that a little bit. I might start Girls of Paper and Fire as well tonight. We will see. I also got a lot of writing done today, and I'd like to finish up the thing I was working on today, so we'll see. But it's only 9 o'clock, so I've got some time, and I'm just so excited. I've had a really great day, a very creative day, and I like it. I will go ahead and update you tomorrow. Hello, an update. I haven't done any reading. I just wanted to show that I got my hair done today. I just curled it. We'll see how long the curls last, but I just wanted to get get it curled and styled so I could take a picture. I went like a dark reddish blonde, brown, I don't know what to call it. It was based off a picture of Rachel from Friends, but I absolutely love it. It's a new shade. I haven't done one quite like this before, and I just felt like a change, so I really like it. Now I'm gonna go take some Bookstagram pictures with my new light, and I am changing my theme, so it might take a while to get some pictures and try and figure out what I'm doing, because frankly I don't know exactly. I want to change the background of the pictures I have and go for a more basic like white background. My problem is I don't have much of anything that's white that would work. I'm gonna try and use a pillowcase that I have that's gray, and then maybe just go for gray instead of white. I wish I had like a big white blanket, and I looked into like trying to buy one, but like a big throw blanket, it's like 30 bucks and I don't want to do that right now. But I'm gonna go play around, take some Bookstagram pictures, and then after that I should have most of the night off to read, and I am excited. I will definitely get some of Little Women done, and I would like to start Girls of Paper and Fire. Hello, it is Thursday morning. A little update. I slept in quite a bit and I woke up with a headache, so I'm just having a very lazy day. I have watched some Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, and I realized they put the new Aladdin movie on Disney Plus, so I'm watching that. And I'm just gonna have a very relaxing day. But in that, I will hopefully get some more reading done. I did get some reading done last night. I read about 75 pages of Little Women, and would you believe it, I still love it. Even though I read it a month ago, I needed to read it again. I really, really love this one, and I can't wait to keep going. I ordered also a different copy of it because this one is like really, really big, and I wanted a smaller mass market paperback to carry around. And then I did technically start Girls of Paper and Fire as well. I read chapter 1. It is interesting so far. I'm getting used to the magic system. I think it'll take me a little bit. It's a very unique magic system. I will say one of the creatures that is like their friend that works in the shop that they have, I don't know what the shop is for, but she is half demon, half human, which in my mind I'm like, but that should be a warlock, but that's just Cassandra Clare training me. But they present with animal-like features, which is something actually in like Cassandra Clare as well, but she has like little lynx ears, and then she happens to have fur on her neck and like down her shoulders, and I'm sure in the author's head that's like looks different, it looks really cool in her head, but to me all I can think of is the Cats movie that just came out, which I enjoyed the Cats movie because I love the music, but I think we can all agree the digital fur was not the way to go, and that's all I can think of when she described that character looking like that. But other than that, in these first like I think maybe 15 pages I've read of it, it's interesting so far, and I hopefully will get some more of that one done today for sure. Hello, an update. I have not read at all since my last update, but I did drive back up to school. I am back at school. I drove up this morning, which is why I look so tired and ridiculous. I went to the grocery store and stocked up on stuff because I didn't have any food up here. I have to go through and unpack everything, which is gonna be, super fun. I have some laundry to do. It's gonna be super exciting. But once all of my chores are done, I 100% plan to take a bath tonight and read my book. First I have to find which bag my book is in, but it's fine. I'm really in the mood to read Little Women, but I left that at home. I did order a new copy. I just don't think it'll be here for a couple days. I wanted to get a mass market paperback that I could like fit in my backpack, rather than the big hardcover I have at home. I thought about bringing it anyway, but then I'd have 2 copies up here and I don't really have the room on my shelf for that. So I left it at home, and so I'm gonna just read my other book for now. But for now, I'm actually either gonna put some music on or put Sweet Life of Zack and Cody on and start dealing with my mess and unpacking everything, and yeah, just getting all situated before I probably need to get some school stuff done too, because I have not done any of my homework for break. So that's great. But I will update you later. Hello, an update. It is Monday. I don't think I updated over the weekend very much, but I actually got a lot of reading done. I'll start with Girls of Paper and Fire. I just read a couple chapters and then I couldn't really stop. Right now I'm on page 288. I'm hoping to finish tonight. I just have like less than 100 pages left. This book is not at all what I expected it to be. I had heard things that it was a like girl-girl romance, but I didn't know for sure. It's incredible. I love it. I will say, and I think she says it in the acknowledgements when I glanced at that, if rape or like sexual harassment, that sort of thing, makes you uncomfortable in the book, or if that's something that you are not comfortable reading, probably not the one for you, because it is pretty explicit in general, like in the good, like consensual scenes. It's kind of explicit in this book. Like, I just don't understand how this is even YA. To me, it feels much more new adult despite the age of the characters, just because it's more mature content, but I'm loving it. I love the characters, I love the world. I can't wait to see how it ends, and I can't wait to pick up the sequel. My other copy of Little Women came today. I had the big one, but I left that at home and I ordered this little tiny one I can put in my backpack. I am on chapter 8. I want to get to chapter 10 tonight, but I'd rather finish the other book, so we will see. This is just such an adorable little version of it, and I can just tell it's going to become a very well-loved copy of this book. I just think I'm going to read it over and over again because it'll just like always be in my bag. But I just read a couple chapters while I was eating dinner, and I love this book so much. I am on page 78, and I hope to read a little bit more of this tonight. It's already 7 o'clock, so I need to shower and get ready for bed. But I don't think I'm in a huge mood to watch TV tonight. I think I'm just going to read, but we'll see. But that is my update. I will probably update you tomorrow. I'm in class the entire day tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday, and then I work all day Friday. That's what I did today, is I worked all day. So it's a busy semester, and the semester is literally hasn't even started for me. I haven't gone to class yet, and I'm already ready for break again, but I'm hoping to get like a second wind and like feel more energized about this semester. It is a 3-day weekend this weekend, so maybe that'll help. But I'm gonna go shower and do some reading, and I will update you hopefully tomorrow. Hello, an update. It is, what day is it? It's Wednesday. I don't think I've updated since Monday. I did end up finishing Girls of Paper and Fire that night, Monday night. I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. I thought it was such an incredible story. Like, the world building and the magic was just so much fun. And the concept of like demons and humans living amongst each other was just so interesting. The relationship that sort of fueled the core of the story was so good. I said it before, but I'm gonna say it again. There is a trigger warning in this book for sexual assault or rape, so if that's not something you can read, you might not like this one. She says that in her book as well, and lists some like hotline numbers. But overall, really enjoyed that one. I think the sequel's out, so I might pick that up when I get a chance and read that pretty soon. I think it's just a duology too, which kind of leaning towards being like my favorite thing lately, because then I can finish the series in a more reasonable time. And then I decided to pick up Lost Stars by Claudia Gray. This is the Force Awakens Star Wars book. I have read a Claudia Gray book before, and I really enjoy her writing, so I'm excited to pick this up. I haven't started it yet. I chose it on Monday, but I haven't started it yet because I have been very busy with school. And I've also been reading Little Women. I'm kind of putting more of a focus on Little Women right now just because it's what I want to read, but this is going to be my next physical read. I also don't know if I ever mentioned it, but I am listening to an audiobook. It's called The Library at the Edge of the World. I got like 30 or 40% in, and I haven't decided if I'm gonna keep going. It's interesting, but it's like a family drama, and the main character is like, I think in her 50s or something, 40s or 50s, and like I'm just not at a place in my life where I can relate to a main character like that. I mean, obviously I could probably still appreciate the story, but I don't know if I'm gonna continue with that one yet. I might pick a different audiobook. In fact, as I'm saying it, I think I'm gonna go pick a different audiobook so I can actually be motivated to listen to an audiobook. But for now, I'm gonna go clean my room, organize my school stuff, eat something. I have not eaten since like 6:30 this morning, and it's 4 o'clock, so I'm hungry. And just sort of get my life in order. It's been a very chaotic day, so I'm gonna try and organize, and then read Little Women and go to the gym, come back and read more of Little Women, hopefully. So I'm very excited. I am doing a buddy read, like I've said, of Little Women. She is on chapter 19. I am on chapter 11. So I'm going to try and start catching up with her. I have read it before and she hasn't, so it's working that she's ahead anyway, but I would really like to read because I want to get to some of the parts I really like more. Amy just burned Joe's book, which was, you know, intense, but that scene, like, it's so devastating but so interesting to watch the dynamic of those two. I'm gonna go clean and do something because I just feel like my whole room is a mess and I'm a mess and I need to organize a little bit. And I will go ahead and update you later today or tomorrow. Hello, it is Saturday. I'm doing a reading update. Sorry for like the blinds making shadows on my face. I have my nice light up, but I can't move this on. I don't remember the last day I updated. I've been mostly just reading Little Women. I am 220 pages in and absolutely adoring it, of course, and I've been really liking just being able to escape into the world of these girls. Like before I go to bed, I'm really loving that reread. My goal is to read maybe 50 or 100 pages of that this weekend, because it is a 3-day weekend. I'm very excited for that. And then I would like to get into this book. I haven't started it yet. I marked it on my Goodreads like a week ago and I haven't started it yet. So I would like to start that one. And then because I'm apparently just reading 12 books at once, I DNF'd the audiobook I was listening to and I picked up A New Model by Ashley Graham. I think that's what it's called. It's her memoir. I like it so far. I'm an hour in. It's a really short audiobook. It's only 5 hours. My problem so far is that she doesn't read it. Like a different narrator reads her memoir, and I've never had a memoir read by someone who isn't the author. I think that's a little weird. That being said, the actual words being said I enjoy, and I just really like her as a person, so I'm excited to keep reading that. And then a couple girls on book Twitter wanted to do a read along of a book, like a little book club type thing, and I said yes, and we chose 10 Blind Dates, which I don't know who wrote that. It was a pretty recent release, I believe. It's like a Christmas YA romance, and I've read chapter 1 and like part of chapter 2, I think, and I don't like it so far. The main character is so whiny and annoying, and I don't know if that's just because maybe I don't relate to her because she's like 16 or 17, which I'm not that much older, it should be fine, but she conned her way out of going to family Christmas because she didn't want to go where her parents went to her sister's house and her sister is pregnant and on bed rest. She didn't want to go hang out with them and be stuck in the small apartment, so she's like, oh, I'll stay home and I'm gonna go to grandma's house. I'm like, yeah, okay. It was just dumb, but I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm gonna try and get like halfway and we'll see. But for now, I'm gonna go grocery shopping and I will update you later. Hello, an update. It is Sunday about 3 o'clock. I have finished my homework for the weekend and tomorrow we have the day off of school, so I am just going to relax and read. I do have to go meal prep right now. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to be reading more of Little Women tonight. I am just gotten to part 2, which I think is more when we transition to like the adulthood side of things, and I'm very excited because a lot of my favorite parts happen on that side of the story, and I'm very excited to keep reading that one. And then my book that I had picked out that I was reading was Lost Stars by Claudia Gray. I picked that out last weekend to read because I was really in the mood to read it last weekend, and then today I was thinking about starting it and I was like, I'm just not in the mood to read it anymore. I don't know what to say. My mood changes and then I can't read a book anymore. So I switched. I'm going to go ahead and start Capturing the Devil by Carrie Maniscalco. I think I was just in more of the mood for like something historical, and I feel like I should finish out this series. I really want to know how everything ends, and I'm excited for the new mystery. I think they are, I don't know who they're, it's the Chicago World Fair serial killer. I can't remember who it is, but I am so excited to start this one as well. I'm gonna go cook now, and then I'm going to just read for the rest of the night and watch Supernatural. But I will go ahead and update you later. Hello, an update. It's Monday. It's 3:30. Today we had off of school and I had no homework because I finished it all already. And so I went for a run. I watched Doctor Who, and then I've been reading. And I also read a lot of this last night. I'm 175 pages in. Oh my god, I want to die. It's so good. Okay, it was so happy, so perfect, but what is it with authors? And I know there needs to be conflict in a book. I get it, fine. But do you have to take away from the one happy moment? Honestly, Audrey and Thomas, nothing is happy in their lives. They literally study murders. Can we not have one day? One day. It was, I don't even know how to formulate my thoughts. I'm really loving it. There hasn't been a lot of focus on the mystery yet. We're thinking maybe Jack the Ripper, which is really interesting, and I like the sort of full circle ending that would bring to the series. But it's been focusing a lot on Audrey and Thomas's relationship. There were some great scenes. The bathtub, great. Their banter is as beautiful as ever, and I really like a lot of the commentary Audrey has on what a marriage would mean for her. Like, it's the 1800s, late 1800s, and she still wants to remain herself and remain her own person, but she also has found someone that would allow her to do that while also being in a relationship, and I really like all the comments she has on that. That being said, nothing's going right. It was for about 3 chapters. I was like, wow, this is great. And I sent a Snapchat to my friend. I'm like, someone's gonna interrupt this wedding, aren't they? I just know it. And would you believe it? Someone did. And it's killing me. I should probably just go keep reading because I'm not making any sense, but I wanted to update because, oh, these books kill me. I read 100 pages last night. I've read about 75 pages today. I don't think I'll be able to finish today. Well, it's 3:30. I don't know. We'll see. I'm definitely going to read a lot more, but I also want to watch more Supernatural. Yeah, nothing else to say. I just want to like scream into the abyss and throw this book out the window, but also finish it. I have a feeling the next little bit is going to be more focused on the mystery, to distract from the absolute horrific personal life stuff going on right now. I'm so mad. Oh, this is cruel. It's cruel. If this doesn't have a happy ending, which I think it will, but man, it's gonna be painful to get there. And I'm rambling. I also need to edit this video today because I haven't edited this vlog at all, so maybe I'll take a break, calm down, and do that. But yeah, I will update you probably later today because I have a feeling I'm gonna need to get some words out on this book. Hello. One more update before I close out this vlog. I got to part 2 in Capturing the Devil. So many things have happened. Yeah, they're heading to Chicago. I'm gonna stop for the night. I think that's a good place to stop in between part 1 and part 2, and just switch to watching Supernatural because I can't take the emotional turmoil anymore. So I'm gonna take a break and finish it tomorrow. Yeah, I need time to gather my thoughts, but I'm loving it. Audrey and Thomas, they're great, and I love them. But I'm gonna stop reading for the night. I might go and read Little Women a little bit more. But I think I'm calling it a day. It was a very successful reading weekend, I will say. I read quite a bit of Little Women and 240 pages of Capturing the Devil, so I'm doing pretty well. I'll go ahead and close out this reading vlog now. If you like this, go ahead and give it a like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.